Today we're going to be talking about possibility portals, and this is one of my favorite conversations because I see our students, when we have this conversation with them, really light up and they are like, yes, I understand this concept and I understand why it's so important. So today, that's what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about possibility portals. Izzy and I are definitely have possibility portals in our world, and it's a real fun conversation. So Izzy, why don't you go ahead and kick us off? Let's dive in.
Yeah. So like Christine said, this is a topic that she and I are both so excited about. And it's something that we start every single one of our courses with. The first call that we have with students, we sit them down, we have them set out their goals, their dreams, their visions, really getting clear on what it is they want, why they want it, how they're going to bring it into their reality, and setting that foundation for what a lot of people would term as like manifestation, right? Because that's really what this is. When we create a vision board or we set a goal or anything like that, it's really this idea of this is what I want, this is what I'm dreaming of, and now I'm ready to call it into my reality. But a lot of times what happens, and I'm sure we've all had this, is we set a financial goal for ourselves, or we have this vision of our dream vacation or leading retreats or manifesting the perfect dog or whatever it is that comes to mind. And the mind immediately says, you're not worth it. It's impossible. It's never going to happen. Things don't work that way. Life's not that simple. Life's not that easy. Whatever these stories are that come to mind, when we start to think about, if I could wave a magic wand, what would I have? When would I have it? What would it look like? All of those stories start to come up. And so the mind shuts it down. The mind says, nope, not possible. We're not even going to try. We're not even going to put it out to the universe because it's just not going to happen. And so possibility portals are really this, for lack of a better word, portal that allows you to see past those stories that the mind has. It's this embodiment of the energy that you want to bring into your own life. And so oftentimes a possibility portal is a person, someone who has achieved what you want to achieve, someone who has the thing that you would love to be manifesting, calling into your life, making your own. And when we can look at someone or something that embodies that energy, that shows the mind, look, this is possible. This person did it. And if this person can do it, why can't I? It silences, or at least quiets, those stories that play in the mind. And it gives us enough of an opening where we can do the thing anyway. We can try anyway. We can say, okay, maybe it's not the norm. Maybe it's not what every person experiences, but look, it is possible because this person, this thing, this situation shows me that it is, which means that I can try too. It's possible for me to try too. And it gives us enough of an opening that then we can start to invite that energy in from ourselves, from the universe, from the world around us, to say, show me how this thing will be possible in my life, just like it was possible in theirs.
Yes. So possibility portals are a great way to go, okay, who in my world, fictional or non-fictional, that has already achieved the thing that I want to achieve, right? Like basics. Like if we break it all down, that's what we're looking for. A possibility portal is someone who has managed to thrive the way you desire to thrive in the world. And so it can be someone like, it's something basic and easy to think about. It's like, okay, I want to go to the gym and I want to look like that person over there, like like I want to have that body tone and muscular shape or whatever, right? You can see it, you're there, it's happening right in front of you, and going, okay, she's probably only been in the gym a couple of years. Like I can get there. If I try really hard, I can get there. Right. And so that's like an easy way to think about it. Like a possibility portal is someone who's achieved the goal that you wish to achieve. Right. And so in the Reiki world, what this looks like is who in the spiritual realm, spiritual entrepreneurship, has achieved the goals that you wish to achieve. And so oftentimes, like when I started like really honing in on who's my possibility portal, who do I look up to, and they have the success that I would like to achieve, I really didn't find it in the Reiki world. Like I feel way innovative compared to my colleagues in the Reiki industry. And so I had to look outside of the Reiki industry, and that's okay, because there's lots of spiritual coaches and entrepreneurs that are also that they're getting it done. They're really helping people have significant transformation using multiple modalities. And that's kind of like the space I want to play in. I want to be able to mix modalities. I want to mix Reiki with other things and allow my clients to have this ultimate transformation, right? And so I want to look to people who I see are doing that type of sessions, seeing that how they're honoring their clients and making the money and going on vacations and doing all of the things that I too wish to do, right? And so we get to look at the examples in the world of going, who's that? And who do I want to look forward to?
Mhm. Yeah, absolutely. And so it's really this idea of, it's not so much that you're going to look for someone who has done every single thing and looks exactly the way that you want to look, has the practice that you want to have, makes the exact amount of money that you want to make. It's more about the energy behind what they're bringing into the world than it is about the thing itself, because it's not about showing your mind. Like, I think money is one that a lot of people have goals for or want to manifest. And it's not about showing your mind like, look, here's this person who made the exact amount of income that I wanted. It's more about, look at this person who is allowed, willing, and thriving in abundance in their own life. They are embodying that energy of financial freedom, whether that means that they're actually financially free or they feel free in their finances, knowing that there's a difference between the two. But it's more about, is that person embodying the energy that I want to feel in my life, in my practice, in my finances, in my partnership, whatever it is, whichever area of life you're trying to bring into alignment for you. It's about looking at whether that person's in the same niche, the same field, the same country, like it doesn't matter. It's more about, does this person show me that this thing I want is possible? Does this person show me that I am worthy to reach out and try and grab what it is that I want, because this person was as well? And the other side of possibility portals that I think often doesn't get discussed as much is this idea of self-worth, because I think that's a big thing that comes up when we start talking about goals and visions and manifesting and all of these things. Is it's that story of, who am I to want these things, or feeling selfish for asking for these things. And one of the reasons that possibility portals are so powerful is because it gives us someone outside of ourselves where we can look at them. And very rarely, if ever, would you look at someone else and say they don't deserve to have what they have, right? You look at someone else and you're like, that's amazing. Good for them. Look at all that they were able to achieve. I wish that I was open in the way that they are to receiving that. And so when you have someone outside of yourself, what it's doing is it's creating this separation in your awareness between yourself and the belief that you have that you're not worth it, that you're selfish, that you're whatever the story is. It creates the separation there so that you can see it in this other person and you can say, but they received it. And I know that they're worthy. I can see that they're worthy. So if they're worthy, that means that I must be too. And it gives you that perspective to be able to separate yourself from the story that your mind is telling you about what it should look like or what it can look like or any of these things. And it gives that space between you and the limitations that you've been putting on yourself to be able to say, look at this person. Not only do they have what I want, do they embody the energy that I would love to have in my own life, but also they are 100% worthy to receive it, which means that even if I don't always feel like it, I am too.